She said, freedom for me is waking up in the morning and deciding what I'm going to do with my day. So financial ignorance becomes the new slavery because unfortunately, those who never are encouraged to get basic financial training, financial literacy training, it doesn't take much actually. It doesn't take much. Like it takes literally that much financial training to become a millionaire. They can because I can give you the plan. Like literally, if you did a contest and said, Dr. Boyce, I need you to explain to someone in 60 seconds how to be a millionaire, I could actually do that. I would say, okay, so the amount of money you put into your phone bill, put that into an S&P 500 index fund every month and do it consistently. In 30 years, you'll have several $100,000. Maybe you won't have a million, but or if you do that with your car note, like match your car note and just here's the S&P 500 fund, SPY or VOO, pick one, and just have this money automatically deposited, just like you do with your child support payments, or just like you do when you're paying your cable bill. And don't touch it. Don't sell any of the shares. In 20 or 30 years, you'll have hundreds of thousands of dollars, and your kids will definitely be a millionaire. So literally, I could pass the 60-second test. In fact, I could probably do it in 20 seconds. So financial ignorance, when I say financial ignorance, just know the bar is very low. It's not really like, oh my God, you have to spend 10 years studying economics at the highest levels. I did that. I was in grad school forever. I mean, I got made fun of because I was in school for so long. However, you don't have to do what I did. You don't have to go through all that. But I mean, the benefit of that I can offer you, I would say the best benefit I can offer you is that because I went through all the detailed stuff with a fine tooth comb, because I went through all the shit, I can tell you like what matters and what doesn't. I did all the math. I did all the equations. I did all the computer analysis. I studied the stock returns for the last 120 years. And it's like, oh, I get it. So if a person just consistently buys into an S&P 500 index fund and they don't sell what they buy and they avoid some of these financial traps, they're going to be just fine. So financial ignorance is the new slavery, but just know being financially intelligent is not doesn't have to be a full-time job. So that's me sitting there looking all mean and tough and bossy and stuff. But there, yeah, there you go. That's the point. All right. So here's what I was actually getting to. ADHD, just know it's my disability. Don't blame me. All right, so here's a video that I shared this morning. Well, that's not it. That was a whole conversation I had about 50 Cent and the Diddy documentary. Y'all know I talk a lot about black culture and hip hop. And hip hop, in my view, was a capitalist monstrosity. Not all of hip hop. Hip hop is powerful. Hip hop is amazing. Hip hop is very good. But the toxic hip hop, when they spun into this gangster rap thing that was funded by other people and probably incentivized by the CIA, became this crazy space where you had these individuals, these cartoon characters that felt like they were above the law, and they would not only do terrible things to women, but they would rap about it, and they would glorify sex trafficking and drug addiction and everything else. And all of this was fueled by money and capitalism. And these record labels, remember, these record labels, most of them were not owned by us. Even when we owned the label, there was always a bigger label that was funding the label that we claimed to own, right? So it's always Big Daddy that goes to the bank and borrows $1 billion that's moving everything. But literally, I just wanted to spark a little bit of a discussion about this documentary. And I said, well, 50 Cent made this documentary about Diddy, but let's not forget 50 Cent, not that he's a bad guy. I don't know him. I don't know Diddy. Dr. Anderson met Diddy. I knew Dame Dash very well and Russell Simmons and a few other Ice Cube and a few other characters in this space. But my point was to say that this documentary is not about a person. It's really about a culture.